once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping. Suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door.
"'Tis some visitor,"
I muttered.
"tapping at my chamber door, only this and nothing more."
Ah, distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow. Vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels named Lenore. Nameless here forevermore. Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer.
"Sir,"
said I,
or madam, "your forgiveness I implore, but the fact is, I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door that I scarce was sure I heard you."
Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there, and nothing more. Open here I flung the shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mien of lord or lady, perched above my chamber floor, perched upon a bust of Pallas, just above my chamber floor, perched, and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore.
"Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou,"
I said,
"art sure no craven, ghastly, grim, and ancient raven wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the next Plutonian shore."
Quoth the raven.
"Oh, what am I supposed to do without my cell phone?"
Startled at the stillness broken by reply so aptly spoken,
"Doubtless,"
said I,
"what it utters is his only stock in store, caught from some unhappy master, whom unmerciful disaster followed faster, till his songs one burden bore, till the dirges of hope and melancholy burden bore of that so raven."
But the raven still beguiling all my sad soul into smiling, straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird and bust and door. Then upon the velvet sinking I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking. What am I supposed to do without my cell phone? Then methought the air grew denser, perfume from an unseen censer sung by seraphim whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor.
"Wretch,
I cried.
thy God hath lent thee by these angels he has sent thee. Respite, and nepenthe from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff this kind nepenthe, and forget this lost Lenore."
Quoth the raven.
"Oh, what am I supposed to do without my cell phone?"
And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber floor, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him streaming throws his shadow on the floor, and my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore.